More than 1 in 5 Americans aged 65 and older continue to work, not out of choice but necessity. Imagine reaching your 80s and still clocking in daily just to cover basic expenses. How does one stay motivated when retirement feels out of reach? Behind these determined workers are stories of resilience, setbacks, and hard-earned wisdom. What if the biggest lesson they share isn't about money, but about adapting to a world that keeps changing long after youth has passed? The hidden struggle of working elders. For many older Americans, working past traditional retirement age is not a choice but a necessity. Even into their 80s, some find themselves driving for Uber or taking part-time jobs just to make ends meet. Despite decades of work, the absence of sufficient retirement savings pushes them back into the workforce. This isn't about ambition or leisure, it's about survival and maintaining a basic standard of living in a world where costs continue to rise. Yet these workers often carry a quiet frustration, knowing that their efforts rarely translate into financial security. The struggle is tied closely to how society views aging. Many older adults feel invisible or underestimated in the job market, facing barriers when they seek employment. Their experience and knowledge may be overlooked, and age discrimination can rear its head even in applications and interviews. But these workers hold on to their ability to contribute, gaining strength from the routine and social connections their jobs provide. It's a delicate balance between wanting rest after years of labor and needing income to stay afloat. Across the board, the reasons for this ongoing work differ, but a common thread is the lack of a strong safety net. Social Security alone often doesn't cover rising expenses like housing, medical care, or even food. While retirement ideally offers a time to relax, for many it means stepping into a new type of daily grind. The deeper reasons behind these realities unfold as we listen more closely to their stories, revealing surprises about preparation, setbacks, and resilience that few expect. A revealing look at the roots of this challenge unfolds when we hear about the lives these older workers have led and the careers that shape their present. Careers shaped by survival and passion. Many of these older workers carry rich histories of varied careers, shaped by both necessity and personal passion. Some started working as teenagers, taking on roles like cocktail waitressing or driving catering trucks. Others found themselves in creative fields like professional musicians who spent years turning their art into a livelihood. Still others took paths into nursing, computer science, or business leadership, often balancing multiple jobs or unexpected challenges along the way. Each career tells a story of adaptation, sometimes chosen, sometimes forced. For example, one woman moved from music to healing work, maintaining a steady but modest income at her career peak. Another earned a degree in mathematics and was recruited by a major corporation early on when technology fields were just emerging. Yet, even with professional accomplishments and steady work, many never saw their finances reach the level needed for true retirement comfort. Life's twists, like layoffs, separations, or financial emergencies, often force them to dip into savings meant for the future. This blend of survival and passion created a patchwork financial picture for many. Their diverse experiences reveal how life seldom follows a straight line, especially when it comes to money and security. Understanding these career backgrounds sheds light on why retirement savings may be limited and why the decision to keep working isn't simply about choice, but about making the best out of unpredictable circumstances. But the real challenges often emerge not from the past work itself, but from unexpected financial setbacks that derail even the best-laid plans. Financial setbacks and sacrifices. Financial setbacks strike with little warning and can undo years of careful planning. In the early 1990s, a stock market crash caused some to panic sell investments, even those with professional backgrounds in mathematics or related fields. The impact of these decisions is long-lasting, wiping out potential growth that compounds over decades. Similarly, the housing market collapse around 2008-2009 left others stuck without the equity they had hoped to use for retirement. These kinds of blows aren't just numbers on paper, they affect the quality of life and force difficult choices. Debt, too, weighs heavily. Some faced unexpected expenses or loans, including debts reaching into the tens of thousands. Recovery from such burdens can span years, shifting priorities from saving to simply surviving and catching up. Occasionally, funds meant for retirement had to be withdrawn early to cover daily costs after job loss or layoffs. Those moments bring a harsh realization that even a lifetime of work can leave people financially vulnerable. From financial hurdles arise the daily realities of life in an economy where every expense demands constant attention. And if you're interested in exploring more topics like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Daily realities and frugal living. For many older Americans still working, managing day-to-day expenses requires constant vigilance and careful budgeting. Rising costs for essentials like food, car repairs, and insurance squeeze already tight budgets. Some have learned to live frugally without sacrificing nutrition by cooking all their meals at home and hunting for sales on inexpensive proteins like chicken and fish. These small adjustments reflect a determination to stretch every dollar without losing health or dignity. The reality is that even after years of employment, many still feel the pinch when a paycheck is missed. Despite their experience, wages often fall short of what is truly needed to live comfortably. Raises to $18 an hour, once thought substantial, now feel barely enough next to what others earn. Missing a paycheck doesn't just mean a delay, it triggers real consequences, forcing cutbacks in basic needs or deferring important expenses. This financial tightrope walk can leave older workers feeling vulnerable, even if they've built entire careers and gained education along the way. The pressure is persistent and the stakes remain high. When daily budgets must stretch so tightly, the added challenge of facing age-based barriers in the workforce can feel like an uphill battle with few clear paths. Ageism and employment challenges. Finding and keeping employment in later life often means confronting subtle and overt ageism. Many older workers experience rejection after countless interviews, feeling that their age shows on applications or that employers overlook their skills and experience. There is a common perception that people over 80, in particular, are impossible to hire, even when they are eager and capable. This sense of invisibility can be deeply discouraging and makes the job search feel exhausting and unrewarding. The barriers don't come only from hiring, but also from how older employees are treated on the job. Some report being ignored or not taken seriously, which can strike at their confidence and sense of value. Still, those who manage to find work often express pride and gratitude for the opportunity to contribute. They see their jobs as vital, not just financially, but socially, keeping them connected to the world and fostering a feeling of usefulness. In fact, many of these workers genuinely enjoy working and feel it helps keep them young and alert. Facing these realities sharpens the lessons learned and fuels the hopes many hold for a future where aging doesn't mean invisibility or financial insecurity. Lessons and hopes for the future. Looking back, many older Americans express regret over missed opportunities, especially around education and financial planning. Some wish they had gone to college or advanced their skills earlier, understanding now how key education can be for long-term stability. They also reflect on the power of starting small savings habits early in life, like putting aside even $25 a month to benefit from compound interest. Engaging a financial planner was another common wish, something that might have helped them navigate market crashes or avoid costly mistakes. These lessons come with hindsight but offer valuable insight for younger generations. Beyond finances, there is a strong message about finding work that brings some form of satisfaction or meaning. The reality is that many of these workers will be employed in some capacity for much of their lives, so choosing jobs that feel rewarding is essential. Whether it's through helping others as a life coach or substitute teacher or simply staying active behind a desk or wheel, joy and purpose make the difference between mere survival and thriving. They urge others not to postpone life's dreams by waiting until retirement, but to check off bucket list goals throughout life while health and resources allow. Older Americans still working teach us lessons about resilience, adaptation, and the importance of early financial planning. Their realities challenge us to rethink retirement and the value of purposeful work later in life. If you found their stories eye-opening, please like this video and subscribe for more insights on life's complex journeys.